Musk did not like that.
Yeah, so what's basically happened just really over the past hour or so, a number of journalists at national news outlets, including the New York Times, the Washington Post, and here at CNN, have been permanently, it seems, suspended from Twitter. Now, all those journalists, including myself, happen to be people who cover Elon Musk. This is Elon Musk, of course, who the free speech absolutist.
Right. Yeah.
Welcome back. The mainstream media never saw this coming. According to CNN, Twitter on Thursday evening banned the account of several high-profile journalists from top news organizations without explanations.
Well, as I'm sure everyone who's been doxxed would agree, showing real-time information about somebody's location is inappropriate, and I think everyone on this call would not like that to be known to them. And there is not going to be any distinction in the future between journalists, so-called journalists, and regular people. Everyone's going to be treated the same. You're not special because you're a journalist. You're a Twitter. You're a citizen. No special treatment. You dox, you get suspended. End of story. Ban evasion, or trying to be clever about it. Like, I posted a link to the real-time information. Is obviously that is obviously simply trying to evade the meaning. There's no different than actually showing real-time information.
Let me cut it short. This Twitter account share links to this popular guy who tracked Elon Musk's private jet. So Elon Musk took up the decision and added to Twitter rules nobody is allowed to do this. So they thought they were exempted to this. Going down on the article, apparently marking a significant attempt by the new owner Elon Musk to wield his unilateral authority over the platform. The account belonging to CNN, Donie, the New York Times, Washington Post, and other journalists who have covered Musk aggressively in recent weeks were all abruptly, permanently suspended. The account of progressive independent journalist Aaron was also banned. Neither Musk nor Twitter responded to a request for comment Thursday evening, and the platform did not explain precisely why the journalists were exiled from the platform. You saw at the beginning of this clip where I put out some screenshot. Few days ago, Elon Musk was doxxed. He decided to ban this account, and he made it clear these people came and did the same thing. Now they are changing the narratives of what is actually going on.
And I think a lot of the Twitter files, I mean, more transparency is great. I think Donie and I would have loved to receive a cache of files exposing or revealing
our email address.
I bet you would.
Yeah, we would.
Slide into our DMs, Elon, with the files, please.
I think the problem here, though, is that Elon Musk is effectively serving as a gatekeeper for this information. He is not giving it to newsrooms. He is giving it to hand-picked journalists who are then agreeing to the condition, at least one condition, of tweeting out the files instead of posting my news stories. So I think that's
not the spirit of free speech.
No.
Okay.
Now they are changing the narratives of what is actually going on. Musk falsely claimed that the journalist had violated his new doxing policy by sharing his live location, amounting to what he described as nation coordinates. CNN Donie did not share the billionaire's live locations. Shortly before his suspension, Sovian reported on Twitter that their social media company had suspended the account of the emergent competitive social media service Macedonia, which had allowed the continual posting of Elon Jet, an account that posts the updated Elon Musk live location. Sovian reported on Twitter that the social media company had suspended the account of an emergent competitive social media service, Ms. Donie, which has allowed the continued posting of Elon Jet.
Please.
I think the problem here, though, is that Elon Musk is effectively serving as a gatekeeper for this information. He is not giving it to newsrooms. He is giving it to hand-picked journalists who are then agreeing to the condition, at least one condition, of tweeting out the files instead of posting them in news stories. So I think
That's not the spirit of free speech.
No,
and
it's
Okay.
not.
Yes, for some time I've reported about what is going on with the Twitter files. The mainstream media did not report about this. I was shocked yesterday when I watched this clip where they said Musk is not releasing this information to top media organizations but to an individuals. I don't know if that is the reason they decided not to cover the Twitter files. Yes, now taking a look at what is going on, CNN released these informations. The impulsive and unjustified suspension of a number of reporters, including CNN, Donie is concerning but not surprising. Twitter's increasing instability and volatility should be of incredible concern for everyone who uses the platform. We have asked Twitter for an explanation and we will reevaluate our relationship based on that response. That is what CNN tweeted out from their page on Twitter. Now taking a look at what is happening, this guy who has been doing this doxing, tracking Elon Musk's locations, he has been called up on CNN several times. They will interview him, but now what is happening is just unbelievable. If this guy was not a fan of CNN, they will not report what is happening. But since he's a fan, CNN is freaking out, melting down about this. That is to tell you how the mainstream media operate.
In any given newspaper, what percentage of the articles are positive about anything at all? Almost all the articles are negative. So then, I mean, that's the thing that has happened is if there's a subject that's newsworthy, like let's say like you're just writing about, like my name will just generate clicks, right? So if you've got a combination of, like say like my name that will generate clicks, and then and then a newspaper having a very negative bias in general, then this is just going to result in a lot of negative stories. It's just like a machine, basically. But like I said, we can correct this on Twitter, and I think over time, as people, if we're doing our job well at Twitter, then people will increasingly see Twitter as the source of truth, and to understand what's really going on, and they will turn away from traditional media and more towards Twitter, and that will provide a competitive force for other media to be more truthful, or they will simply keep losing more and more of the public's attention.